Hello guys, it's Teacher Tony Explains. Let's talk about common mathematical symbols, that is operations and inequalities. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and keep tuned. Welcome to today's tutorial. Today we're going to talk about common mathematical symbols, that is operations. We're going to state the symbol, you know how we name the symbol and the example. So number one, we're going to talk about this symbol. It is called addition symbol. For example, we're going to have 4 plus 2, we get 6. The next symbol is subtraction symbol. In other words, it is called minus symbol. For example, 4 minus 2, we get 10. The next symbol is multiplication symbol. Its name is multiplication symbol. For example, 4 multiplied by 2, we get 8. The next symbol is division sign. Division sign symbol. Its name is division sign. For example, 4 divided by 2, we get 2. In other words, you can get, say, 4 over 2, which is the same as 2. The next symbol is square root symbol. For example, we're going to have the square root of 4. In other words, the square root of 4 is equal to 2. If you have got the square root of 16, we get 4. The next symbol, it is called the factorial symbol, which is denoted by this symbol. For example, if you have, let's say, find the factorial of 2, that is 2 factorial. What you're going to do, it is 2 multiplied by 1. And then we get our answer is 2. Another example, maybe 3 factorial. This means we take 3 multiplied by 2 and 1. So we get our answer is 6. The next symbol is percent, which is denoted by this symbol. Percent, that is the name of this symbol. For example, if you have got 30%, and then the total amount of percent is summed up to 100%. So that percent of 100% is the same as 0.3. Looking at the example that I've given you here. The last symbol is this symbol, which is denoted by this symbol. Its name is absolute value. For example, if you want to find the absolute value of negative n, that is the same as negative n multiplied by negative n, we get n squared. And briefly, let's talk about common mathematical symbols in the category of inequalities. So that is, in this column, we have got symbol, name, and example. Symbol number 1, we have got the equal sign. The equal signs, for example, it means 3 is equal to 3. 2 equals to 2. Another symbol is the less than symbol, which is denoted by this symbol. So we can say, in other words, 4 is less than 5. That means 5 is greater compared to 4. The next symbol is greater than. For example, we can have 4 is greater than 2. Another example, 3 is greater than 1. Another example from my table is the less than or equal sign. That is less than or equal sign. For example, we're going to have x is less than or equal to 0. This means that x can be either -1, -2, -3, whereby 0 is also included, but it cannot be 1, 2, 3. It cannot be that, but x is equal to -1, -2, -3, and etc. Another symbol is the approximate equal to. For example, it is denoted by this. This symbol, in other words, you can say 4 is approximate to 3. That means 4 can be nearer to 3. Another example, 29 is approximate of that 2. That means 29 is almost nearer to that 2. Another example is not equal to sign. Not equal to sign is denoted by this symbol. Not equals. not equal to sign. So for example, 4 is not equal to 1. Another example, 3 is not equal to 2. So when you talk about 4 and 1, if you compare these two values, these are two different identities. The last symbol is greater than or equal to, which is denoted by greater than or equal to. For example, we're going to have y is greater than or equal to 2. So that means y can be 3, 4, 5, and 6, whereby 2 is also included. But y cannot be 1, negative 1, it cannot be 0, it cannot be negative 3. So this symbol actually defines those simple examples that I've given you. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and keep tuned for more tutorials.